Boom. You're on.
Okay.
Right, mate. I'll give you the floor. Let people know who you are. I mean, people are going to know who you are from your accent anyway. It's a strange one. It's even stranger than mine. But I'll let you have the floor. Manchester, innit?
Wait. Manchester, innit?
Well, greatest city on earth.
Love it.
That's why I pulled the face when you said you were in Liverpool, because I'm like, it's it's not the greatest of cities. I mean, we got a rivalry, haven't we? Like Liverpool think they've got the best music, but just because they produce, the Beatles, and that's it. But Manny's absolutely pouring with music. Like 2 banging football teams, although no one cares about football. But
oh my god,
it's a whole hula. Anyway, who are you? Go for it.
Tayla Howe, and I live in Wales. What else am I supposed to say?
You can tell you live in Wales. So
you never know. Somebody might not know the accent.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I got what was the best one I got? German. I worked in a restaurant for a little bit, and they were all like, "Oh, are you German?" I'm like, "How do I sound German?" Maybe because I'm blonde hair and blue eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
But
maybe that's why.
I also got David Beckham, which was a new one.
No, David Beckham.
Which I have
no
idea.
You could be Polish if you've got blonde hair. The Polish got blonde hair and blue eyes?
I have fucking no idea. The Aryans do.
Fair
who knows? Neither one of my parents have got blonde hair, so I think I'm just like the postman's or something. You know what I mean? Maybe I am. Maybe I shouldn't just go down that rabbit hole. I shouldn't ask those questions. But anyway, what made you do the CrossFit thing? Because you're weightlifting, right?
Yeah. So I got into CrossFit. I just walked into kind of a gym. I was like, oh, everyone's on about this CrossFit stuff, so I was just going to give it a crack. And then I was doing athletics at the time. I just fancied going to the gym and doing something different, so I just jumped into a class. And then weightlifting kind of automatically interacted with CrossFit from the very start. Like I didn't want to do CrossFit, I didn't want to do weightlifting. It's just kind of like, okay, now I'm getting to that level where I can kind of pick one path. I picked weightlifting for a bit and then decided to go all in on CrossFit.
Oh, that's cool. So you did
commonwealth.
So you did CrossFit before you were a quote unquote weightlifter?
Yeah, so it was always CrossFit, but it was always just it was never like a super competitive level. It was just like, you go to competitions and you finish like that, top 20 to 30, that kind of CrossFit. It wasn't like pushing to be good at CrossFit. Yeah, and then went into weightlifting, pushed that, and then I decided then to go complete opposite, just go all in on CrossFit.
What made you make that decision?
A lot of things. Some politics in weightlifting.
There we go.
Which I didn't agree with, and all that jazz. And I did SID the first year that SID came to London, and I hadn't really had like a CrossFit coach or anything like that. It just kind of went in and just did a CrossFit competition, and I did really well. And I seen Stephen Fawcett in the warm-up area, and I was just like, after the last event, I was just like, oh fuck it, let's just see what I can do. And then I just approached him, and then ever since then he's coached me. So
that's cool. That's cool. Do you think you made the right decision for you?
Oh yeah, at the beginning when I first made the decision, when was it, 18 months, just short of 18 months ago, I was doubting. I was like, am I doing the right thing? Stopping weightlifting and doing this, but it's definitely the best decision I've ever made.
But you seem like you've always competed at a high level, right? So that transition between obviously weightlifting and CrossFit is pretty difficult. The other way around again is pretty difficult. But like from high level of competing still to high level competing, like it's similar, right? You need the same mindset. So you've always like competed pretty high up, right?
Yeah, like ever since I was younger, like I came from gymnastics into athletics. So like competition's always been in my blood. Like I've never not competed. So, but yeah, weightlifting and CrossFit are both at like, obviously CrossFit's at the highest level now that I've competed at. But with the weightlifting side of it, yeah, it's obviously like the training's a lot different, but it's the same outcome.
Yeah. Are you looking at like you looking to keep pushing it and the games?
Yeah, that's the aim. Like when I made that decision to go all in on CrossFit, that was always the aim. Like that's why I had to stop weightlifting at the high level to be able to push that. Yeah.
So you're like one of those people that if you're gonna do it, you're gonna go all in, right? It's like balls deep or none at all. You just go fucking full send and just go absolutely. Yeah, that's like you meet a lot of people like that do CrossFit are very, very similar. It's like, oh, well, what's the point? They kind of like don't do it at all, or it's their entire life and they just go absolutely mental. Like, why do you think that is with CrossFit? Like, it's, I don't know. I asked myself that question.
It's just got a hook on you, hasn't it?
Hey?
It's just got a hook on you, hasn't it, CrossFit?
True. Yeah, and there's always something you can improve, right? Like you're always shit at something.
Yeah.
And however crazy it may sound, like lying on your back at the end of the workout, looking up, thinking, what the fuck just happened, like, is actually pretty addictive.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's sick.
Have you got
like you gotta be sick in the head to want to do CrossFit.
You have, yeah. What was it? On one of the documentaries, I think it was a 2016 documentary, it said to be an athlete at the CrossFit Games, you basically need a mental illness. And I was like, that fucking is pinpoint precision.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, obviously we shouldn't joke about it, but it's fucking funny. Oh, fucking hell.
So true.
How was Sid?
This year? Like 2020? 2020? I mean 2020. Yeah.
How many times have you competed at it?
January 2020. There was the first year was 2019 and then the second year was 2020. So 2019 was the year where I was like still weightlifting, but I entered Sid just to compete.
Yeah.
And then 2020, I was like actually like trying to get to the games at that point. I was a couple of spaces off from Sid because I missed, like, obviously the Open was before, was it? So the Open was after Sid? Oh, I can't remember. No, it wasn't. It was in October because this year they moved the Open.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I missed qualification from the Open by like 9 points, and then I went to Sid obviously to try and get my place from Sid, and then I missed out on that again, and then obviously all the COVID stuff happened, so my season was done then anyway.
What was the difference between like, well, say like placing wise, and then also like how you feel like you did, because they can be completely fucking different. But like from the year that you were just a weightlifter and was like, fuck it, I'll just like throw my chips in and have a little dabble, to then like going in and be like, I'm a CrossFitter, let's see how we did, like 2019 to 2020. How was that like? I
mean, you always got that same competition like mindset going into any competition. So like, but the only thing that changes is obviously your goals, like how hard you, like how much does that competition mean to you at the time. So going into 2020, it was a lot of pressure on me to like do well, and like people were expecting me to qualify for the games from that, and it was just short, and like the whole season seemed to be like just falling short, and like COVID was like a blessing in disguise for me, because I've had like the first time ever to have like a year of solid training. There are no weaknesses anymore. Like, yeah, there'll be workouts where you do worse than another one, but I wouldn't say I've got any weaknesses like I did obviously in Sid the beginning of the year. So
That's
Yeah.
really interesting. Like a lot of people, like kind of, you know, they say with COVID, like, oh, nah, it's fucked up my training, or it's not as easy, and they, you know, they play that card, and they've got an excuse now, right? Because it's like, oh, the whole world's kind
Yeah.
of gone tits up. But that's really interesting. You're saying like, nah, it's like been a blessing in disguise, and it's been able to sort of plug those holes that you need to.
Yeah, definitely. Like, obviously, it was a bit shit because we had a lot planned for the season. Like, obviously, getting to the games like this year was the goal, but obviously, like we couldn't do that then because everything was cancelled. But I'm more thankful now that I've had the time to have a season out, because hopefully it's never gonna happen again. And it's like such an awesome thing to do, just have a year of just solid training. Like, yeah.
Well, you never get it, right? You're always fucking gearing up for something. You're always like tapering down for something, like not really giving your body enough time to like fix those little niggles that have been issued for like the past 5 years or whatever. Did you have any like
exactly.
Have you had any like major or even like minor issues injury wise that have been like sort of playing with you? Touch wood.
Touch wood. Yeah, nah. I mean, everyone gets niggles, you know, like my knees do play up. Obviously, I've done a lot of weightlifting, so, you know, I do get sore knees and stuff. But, and I'm obviously like, I'm not a light CrossFit athlete anyway. So like, I'm on the like the heavier scale of CrossFit athletes. So like, I think the running and stuff like that, obviously I'm going to carry a few more niggles because obviously I'm not built for running. But I mean, it is what it is. Everyone gets it, niggles, or they just got to deal with it.
What type of recovery stuff do you do? What do you think like works the best for you?
To be fair, I could be on it a lot more than I am, but I do like going in the cold water, you know, stuff like that. Do a bit of stretching. I see an osteopath like every other week, so coming from there, I always feel like a new person. So I just try and keep on top of that. But yeah, I mean, you don't really need to, you know, fix what's not broken. So as long as you just keep on top of it on the niggles and stuff, then you should be fine.
Yeah, 110%. That's like half the battle, right? A lot of people like they just sort of they wait until it fucking snaps, and then you've got a long road ahead of you rather than just like keeping everything tip top, and like doing something kind of every day or every training day, you know, just sort of stretching around, mobilizing and that. But like cold water therapy is like really kicked off as of late, isn't it? With what's his name, Wolf?
I'm not sure, but like my partner's been doing it for ages and ages and ages, and like I just go to the river and like just jump in with him and stuff, and like he swears by it, like he's obsessed with it to the point where I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Well, because he's smacking into big boys for 80 minutes, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get a bit beat up.
Honestly, but it wrecks me. It's like his cold water therapy is more important than I am these days.
Mate, I'll take the cat over the lady any day. You know what I mean? So he's got his priorities on point. Like, to be honest, like, I would do exactly the same whenever I played ball. Like, I would literally sit in the shower with it on as cold as it fucking went and just like shove it on my shoulders or my neck. Like
it is good,
I do really rate it. I rate it too.
Yeah,
man. What comp are you really wanting to do? Like, not necessarily use it as a gateway to the games, but it's just like a really cool opportunity to then go work out and in all these like cool stadiums or whatever. What would you, apart from the games, of course, like where would you really want to go compete at?
I mean, Dubai is always the comp where I want to go, because there's always like things thrown at you where you know you got to be prepared for the unknown, and I love that. Like, and also like team stuff with the guys. Like we went to Wadapalooza in February, and it was like the best time. Like we had the best time. Like just stuff like that. Like throw a couple of like really cool team comps in there, like, you know, 2-3 times a year, and it's just great. Like you
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Zach Wild on a couple of weeks ago, and he said like Whatappalooza just popped off. Like it's just like basically
Yeah, it
a
was
fitness
sick.
festival. Yeah, like I'd fucking love to go
Yeah.
there. Even just like
Yeah.
you know,
You
you
have
just
to if you get the chance.
yeah, for sure. Like even you know, you look at it. Obviously, it's the sport and the competing. You also look at it as like a spectator sport. Like they've sort of
Yeah.
created the
That's fun.
atmosphere where you know people can walk in, not even involved in fitness, and they just fucking walk in and like, oh,
Yeah.
this is dead cool. This is popping.
Yeah, it's class. Such a good comp. One of my favourite comps I've ever done. And it was with the team. And I'm not a team player, but with them lot, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, being what you were, gymnastics, athletics, weightlifting, and CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
So you never played a team sport.
Literally, like when I was in school, like I just hated like not being like number one. I would never go into teams. I mean, I probably would enjoy it. Like when I was in college, I played like tag rugby and stuff. That was fun. But like I would just, I just prefer being on my own. Like you're responsible for your, like you don't have to think about other people. So
it's different though, isn't it? Do you not find that if you have, you know, you're in a team and you have those other people, don't you find that you will actually die for the other people on the floor? Don't you think you'll push yourself a little bit further?
Yeah. Depends if I like them or not. I've been in a few teams where I'm like, I fucking can't find these people. But like with like, you know, the JST guys, like Red and the boys, like, yeah, it's sick. Like you would literally do, you know, your hardest bit of effort for them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It depends if you like them. That's fucking brilliant. It's like, nah, fuck you. You pick me up. Like, I've done my share, mate. I'm done. Yeah, like fuck off. I'm gonna hang from the pull-up bar. You do your thrusters.
Yeah, genuinely.
Although it is comical though. Like, you see like a team and they like break down. Obviously, it's not fun when you're in the team, but like you see other teams and they just argue on the floor. It's like just fucking get on with it. It's just adult PE for Christ's sake. Like just crack on.
Yeah. Just do your reps.
Yeah, just do your best. Yeah. Well, then throw a hissy fit. Have you got like a favorite workout?
The workout from the Open last year with the pistols and the power cleans.
Ugh.
No, ground choke, power clean and jerk or something. I don't know, clean and jerk. Yeah, I love that one. And the ring muscle up one.
Oh, what was the ring muscle?
Yeah, that's good. The row in ring muscle up wall balls. When you had to like split it however you wanted to.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The last one.
30, right?
No, it's 40 ring muscle ups, I think.
Was it 40?
80 calorie row.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, and you can like 80 wall balls or something. But you could split it up like however you wanted. That was cool.
Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? That was really interesting.
People went for like the shorter rounds, and shorter rounds don't really work for me. I'd rather just stay there and get it done.
Yeah, it's one of those where you could literally do it like 1,000,001 different ways, and you don't know which one's going to be quicker until you fucking do it 1,000,001 different ways.
Yeah, I know.
I remember
it's really good.
Which way did you do it? Did you like smash out the muscle ups, or did you do the mini rounds?
I can't remember what I did the first time, but the second time I repeated it, I did like the 40 calorie row at the beginning and at the end, and then I split the wall balls and muscle ups.
Oh.
So I started on the rower and I finished on the rower, because starting on the rower, it's just easy. You get your heart rate up, you move well, and then finish on the rower. You could always just go like even harder than you think you can. So you just literally just die on the rower then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I know a lot of people like it was cool. It was cool to see that workout was cool for people that don't have ring muscle ups. You know, like the everyday people that, you know, wanted to come into the open and you know, kind of work out, because they could attempt it fresh and then still get a workout because they didn't like finish their things.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it was really interesting. It was really like entertaining, because people would get one muscle up, never done a muscle up before, get one, and then they'd get a workout. So they'd just like fuck off and do the row and then the wall balls. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really, really cool. No, I fucking love the one before it, the year before it, of the chest to bar and the thrusters. The one where it ended up being like 120 summit chest to bar and thrusters.
Nah, that was disgusting.
Like that was literally just all like mental torture. It was fucking ace.
Yeah. Now see, I'm the opposite.
What was you?
I like a high skill WOD.
No, fuck
like
that.
After like I've worked so much on my thrusters now, I probably would enjoy that workout, but at the time, like thrusters were like one of my worst movements. So
that's interesting coming from weightlifting.
But now it's I haven't got a good front rack, so like now it's got a lot better. But like when I didn't have a good front rack in like holding the bar for like reps. So obviously it just like gassed me out more because like it was just crushing me a little bit. But nah, I probably would like to give that one a go again.
You used to jerk from your fingertips, right? Didn't you like hold it on like 3 fingers and then basically jerk and catch it in midair?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Fuck,
probably,
like
yeah. I don't do that now. I can actually keep a grip now.
Fuck. I don't know how people do that. Like my front rack ain't great, mainly because my lats are tight as balls. But like, I have no idea how you're able to sort of jerk just straight from the fingertips. How was that like with like the weightlifting?
I mean, the heavier the weight gets, the easier the jerk becomes.
Yeah.
But in terms of the way you hold the bar, so like, it didn't really bother me. Like, just crack on.
Is that because of is it your shoulders, lats, or your triceps, or all 3 of them just absolutely fucked up?
Yeah, I was just tight in my thoracic. Like, it's a lot better now. We've worked shitloads on it, but like, just tight in that area. Like, even if like I put a empty barbell in front rack now, I could not do a front squat. Like I properly have to warm up into it. And I can't, like, I'd have to put like weight on the bar for it to look half decent. Like it's annoying. Like, pisses me off when you see like people like come in and they literally put a front rack in and the elbows are like touching the ceiling. I'm like, oh my god, like just fuck off.
Yeah.
That's
like the true sign of a weightlifter though, right? Because that's weighlifters warm up is basically like 90 minutes long. They're there an hour and a half later, still rolling on the foam roller, like, oh no, I'm not ready yet. And then like you get the fucking like ex gymnasts come in and like just fucking cross their arms and do an overhead squat.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad bastards.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad bastards. Do you drink coffee?
Yeah, I do.
How do you have your coffee?
Right. Probably have like a flat white in the morning with oat milk. I don't drink normal milk.
See, I'm a fan of oat milk. Like all the other alternatives, I think they're just horse shit. But oat milk is actually, it's kind of sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, like we're after training the weekend, and Reggie rang me. He's like, "Oh, I'm going out. Do you need anything?" I was like, "Can you get me some oat milk?" He's like, "Oh my fuck, getting you oat milk? Like, just drink normal milk. I'm just Reg. Just get me some oat milk, please." like they just don't understand like why you don't drink normal milk, or you don't like. I don't eat meat either. Like they can't get their head around that. Like,
you don't eat meat?
Nah, I haven't for like, it's been almost 2 years now.
So you're a vegetarian?
I was full vegan for like 6 months, and then I started like eating fish. But I still I'm not as bad as I was. Like I will have dairy, but it won't be like part of my diet. But if I fancied some ice cream, like on a having food or something, I wouldn't be like, oh no, I can't have that. It's milk, you know. But
so
I just avoid dairy.
Pescatarian, right?
Yeah. So like it's funny because I never used to like fish at all, and then I stopped eating meat, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna try eating fish, and then now I eat fish and not meat. So it's actually really nice. Yeah.
What made you do that?
I mean, at the time it was a big thing with like athletes trying it out and stuff, and I was like, I didn't believe it. Like you feel great, you feel this, that, and I was like, okay, I'll try for a month and I'll make a call on it myself. And it just worked really well for me. Like I didn't realize like how like bad my digestive system was until I stopped eating meat. So like, yeah, I went much leaner. Like, yeah, it just worked for me.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a lot of people like sort of trying it out. Like I had a really good mate of mine, old mate of mine. He's a professional cyclist, and he's gone like full veggie for a while now, I think. And he's like, he feels better, like, you know, and clearly he's pounding the miles on his bike. And he's a fucking pro cyclist, and it's still working for him. So it's incredible how like different people like respond differently to other things. I know if I take out red meat in my diet, like I feel like shit.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, like I don't know, like I just get like lack of energy. I've never gone full veggie for a time, and I would like to try it. But I know if I just have white meat and I don't have any red meat, like my energy goes down and I feel like I'm not recovering. Even if sleep's fine, even if all that sort of stuff's fine. So it's funny, isn't it? Because I think it's called nutrigenomics. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's called nutrigenomics. So it's basically like how your DNA interacts with the food that you eat.
Really?
Yeah, it's dead fascinating. I remember hearing about it first time from Ross Edgley. I'm sure you know who he is. A fucking mad bastard. You don't know Ross Edgley?
I literally, you could say any name to me, and I wouldn't know who they are. I'm so shit with names.
The bloke who swam around Great Britain.
Not a clue.
Oh my god, you really do live in the valleys.
Honestly, like, like people say to me, like, "Oh my god, can you just come out of your bubble for like a day and just like come into the real world and just?" And I was like, "I don't need to. I'm happy.
Well,
I don't need to know all this information, you know."
That's the thing. Like, if you've got a fucking good bubble around you, you're doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Does it fucking matter about opening it up?
Exactly. Like I trained on my own in my garage gym for like a full year, like this year. Or like on my own. Like I don't need anyone. Like only now I've started training with people again, and you know, only for like the competition side of things, just to like get that extra push. I don't need anyone. Like I'm happy, leave me alone in there. Don't need anyone.
It genuinely is nice though. Like it genuinely is nice. You get those very slim times where you're just like, fuck, it'd be nice if someone was there just to kick my ass and make me do it. But like I don't know, it's like you get some sort of solitude.
Yeah. I like my own space.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, 100%. Do you have a workout that if it comes up like again and again, you're like, fuck that, I don't want to do it. Don't make me do it, Steve.
And like I don't want to. If he listens to this, I know he'll be like, "Yeah, you're doing that workout."
I'm gonna send him a message.
And it's funny because he actually gave it to me 2 weeks ago, and I got around it by saying, "Oh, you know, it's my fun week, and I jumped in on one of the other boys' workouts, so he doesn't know how much I hate this workout." So it is. I can't remember what open workout it was, but it was a 21 down to 3 thrusters and barpees and burpees.
Oh, you don't like that? 16? No, 14.5?
Something. It was a repeat 1 year as well, I think.
Yeah, 14.5 because it's 16.5 as well.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was, so 16 was my first, I was like doing CrossFit in a class then, and I remember doing that workout as like part of the class. And then, I remember like having that workout by another coach of mine, like when I first got into it, and then I was like, oh, fucking hate that workout so much. Yeah,
that was a dirty one. That was my first open. 16.
Yeah,
first open. Me. Yeah, that was interesting. Fuck, it's a dirty workout.
Or maybe that Chester Bar one that year. Like thrusters and just about. Yeah, that was my first open with Steve, and I remember we was in Lanzarote on a training camp, and we did it out there.
Oh, fuck.
And I remember my hands were just like ripped to ripped to shreds, like, and I just hated that workout. I tried repeating it again on the Monday, and I had no hands. I was like, what the fuck are you doing today? You just sit down and shut up, like. But,
the amount of people that like quit the second time because their hands were just shredded. Like, what was the heat like? Like, because
it was boiling.
Fuck that, man.
I think it was like March time as well. So like we came from like cold from the UK, and then we was in Lanzarote for 2 weeks. Yeah, so it was like change of temperature as well. I just hated that workout.
Now, do you you know when it's like competing time and competition, like whether it's the Open or whether it's SID or anything like that, do you like the crowd coming round and everyone goes fucking hyper and gets sort of going, or do you just like, hey, I just want to do my thing, and just I'll get my fucking meal?
I like a bit of both. Like, so 2 weeks ago, one of like the gym owners around by me was just like, I'm doing a comp, like in-house comp, with just his lifters and whatnot. Do you want to come? And I was just like, for about 2 weeks, I was like, nah. And then literally like a week of it, I was like, yeah, fuck it, like I'm coming, I'm going to compete.
Yeah.
And I had a week peak of weightlifting. I said, see, right, let's just get 90, 110 on Saturday. And he's like, yeah, easy. So when I competed, I hit 90, 113. I hit 6 out of 6 lifts. With a week peak of weightlifting, I like literally like 2 days later, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm putting my name forward for the next Commonwealth. It's just like the crowd, like I just love it. Like it was only like a small space as well, but like it was absolutely buzzing. Like I just feed off that energy.
Yeah.
But like I can be both. Like I train for the Commonwealth in my garage on my own, like lifting heavy every single fucking day of the week. So like I can do both, but like the crowd, it's just awesome, especially with weightlifting, like fucking class.
It's that extra like 1% though, isn't it? Like that extra 1% like, you just can't mimic.
Yeah, it's just incredible feeling. Like I wasn't sure about the whole weightlifting side of things until like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm going for it again. Fuck it, like let's just do it.
Fuck yeah. Where's the next Commonwealth? It's Birmingham, right?
Yeah, so it's home as well. So yeah, I mean, we've got like 18 months away. So
18 months. What year is that?
Good.
What year are we in now? 2020.
22.
So it's 2022.
It'll be. Yeah.
Oh, I'll definitely try and get on for that.
Yeah,
I would like to say, it's like it's like round the corner, but I fucking left, didn't I? So now it's like 26 hours away rather than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Nah, that'd be fucking meant. What do you listen to like get yourself going?
I like a bit of rap and like The Game and a bit of Eminem, all that kind of stuff.
Because you got
like the lyrics of my arm are actually Eminem.
Yeah. That's is that Lose Yourself?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite song from Eminem?
It's just that verse. Like it's like I literally can't listen to it like unless I'm competing, because it just fucking gets me going. I'm like, oh my god, I just need to go and like snatch 100k right now if that comes on. So yeah, I keep that song. It's like my little secret weapon.
Yeah, no, I completely fucking get that. I had like 2 songs I used to listen to right before I used to go play ruggers. And like if I hear it now, I'm like ready to murder someone. Like it just puts me on a whole level.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking funny, man. You kind of you notice an athlete that's like listening to their song, and you're like, oh shit, they're about to walk through a fucking wall.
Shit about to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell. Like, oh mate, like I don't know. I kind of I find it comical, especially coaching when you're doing something heavy, right? You got something programmed heavy, and they're like, all right, we're gonna put some music on, and then you start, you get the rumble going. You pick your playlist. Things are starting heating up, and everyone's like, "Oh, can you put Justin Bieber on?" I'm like, "Sorry, what now?" Like, we're going for a fucking max lift, and you wanna listen to "Love Yourself" by Justin Bieber, and I'm like, "Come on, mate." Like, come on. I make a fucking rule. I usually make a rule.
If we're doing if we're doing like a big like workout together, like going full send, it'd be like Dak, like that kind of thing. But anything with like a build up, or like if you're on your, like, it'll always be like rap, you know. But
it's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, mate. Hip hop, rap, like something that's gonna offend your
grandma.
grandma.
Got that thing. Yeah. Yes. Like some lyrics, like you can't say them to your grandma, like, can you?
Well, you never know. She might pick up a bar and work out with you, throw it down.
Oh yeah, you never know.
Yeah, fuck.
Never know.
Yeah. All right, mate. I know you need to skedaddle pretty soon, and I need to get ready for coaching. So I've got a couple of I say quick fire questions, but they're never fucking quick fire. So I'm just gonna say a question.
Okay.
Got a couple of questions. First off, pretty deep question. Why do you do it, mate?
I want to be the best.
Is that
if
is that an internal drive? You want to look you in the eye and go, "I'm the best," or is it like you want people to look at you and go, "Oh fuck, she's the best"?
Nah, it's me. Like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do 100%. And I wouldn't be doing something if I didn't want to be the best at it. Like, just
Mate.
that basically.
Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer, right? It's just how people tick.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Sweet or savory?
Savory.
What a fucking weirdo.
Crisps. I love crisps. Like, I would pick a bag of Doritos over, but it depends what day it is.
Yeah.
Right now, it would probably be Doritos. Yeah.
I tell you what, like, something broke my heart when I first arrived here. They don't do chili heat wave.
What?
And like, I nearly got on a plane home. I was like, you know what? I made a mistake.
Literally.
I'm just gonna get on a plane.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'll
off
tell you
home.
what. When I come over to visit, I'll pack my suitcase, 20 kilos of chili heat wave Doritos.
Absolute god. I'd pay for the heavy bag. I'd be like, Taylor, fucking get 25, 30 kilos in that, mate.
Yeah.
Take the packets out so you save weight, and just pour them in. Like, they are like crack. Yeah. They are fucking addictive.
Yeah.
Favorite movie? What's your favorite movie?
I have too many. I don't know. Probably like, I don't know. That's a trick question.
Are you like are you a horror film? Are you a thriller? Are you like a rom-com?
I'm like a. Nah, I'm not a rom-com gal. I'm like a thriller. Like, I like a twist.
Oh yeah.
Like like that kind of thing. So there's a few like that. Yeah.
Do you like the psychological
something
thrillers?
where like at the end they'll just be like, I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah. I watched a movie recently called Den of Thieves with 50 Cent in it.
With Gerald Butler.
Yes.
He's nice. Yes. Ugh, love him.
Like, I was watching it. I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty decent. Blah blah blah. And then I got to like the last 5 minutes, and that plot twist at the end, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah. That's a good film. Yeah, something like that.
Like, I think that took me from like a 7 out of 10 to like an 8.5 out of 10. That just completely bumped it up. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
And you can only get that like the first time you watch it.
Yeah, you can't watch a film like that again because it's just gone then. And then
what's the
like one? If you watch White Chicks, you can watch that over and over again and still laugh for it. But like, you know what I mean? It's one of those films that you can always watch.
Yeah. What about, have you seen The Departed?
No, I've seen it on Netflix though. Absolutely, I have.
Jack Nicholson, DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg, mate. It's Matt Damon. I think he's in it too, mate. It's fucking
Are
good.
they stuck in an airport?
Nah.
Are they stuck in an airport?
Nah. It's not terrible.
Okay, never mind. So, oh yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Fucking, that's
What's his name?
That's Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. That's the one. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's a fucking great film. He's what is it?
Yeah.
He's Eastern European in it, isn't he?
Yeah, it's fucking class. I like that film.
Yeah,
so
that's a good movie. That's a movie you can watch over and over again.
Yeah, I might actually watch that later.
Nah, Departed, get on it, mate. It's fucking good. If you like twists, The Departed, it's good.
Okay, good with that.
What have we got? Least favorite movement.
Thrusters.
True. What about your most favorite movement?
Anything overhead, shoulder to overhead, or muscle ups. Anything gymnastics or shoulder to overhead.
So all shoulders.
Yeah, handstand walks, anything like that. Yeah.
Oh, handstand walk. How are you? Do you like the ramps?
Yeah, I love it.
It's fucking
anything which is like high skill. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead. Oh, have you done? Have you been upside down on the rings yet?
Upside down. Well, handstand press-ups in the rings.
Yeah.
Upside down in the rings. I can do them, but I haven't done them for a very long time.
Mate, I'll tell you what. Like, they're one of the things. Like, I'll fucking give anything a go, but there's one of the things where I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
If they're low rings, yeah, no, I wouldn't go up on like high rings and do it without the crash mat. Like, yeah, it's like that.
Fuck, I mean, fair play. Like, what was it? The 17 games in the last workout. Yeah. But it's really hard to like judge, especially with the arch in the back and all that bullshit. Anyway, right, last one. Describe yourself in 5 words.
Oh my God.
It's like being back at school, mate.
Fucking hell. Actually, I don't know, chilled, definitely chilled. Gullible, believe anything. Because one of the boys told me the other day that the world is flat, and he's like, Google it. I was like, I fucking will. Like, I'll Google it right now. No, because when you're in the moment and like anything that comes your way, you're just like, is it? Nah.
You shouldn't fucking tell me that.
That was one of them moments.
That's it. No, I'm gonna have a fucking field day with that.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anything, yeah, fun. I think I'm kind of fun. Strong.
I mean, clearly.
One more. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Good word. Don't know. Yeah, don't know is my last one.
Sound. Right, mate. I really appreciate your time. I know you're a fucking busy lady.
Yeah, fine. It's been fun. Killed an hour waiting for him anyway.
Waiting for the lady to show up.
Yeah.
Where would you send people if they wanted to find you?
Just on Insta, I guess.
Go on. What's the tag? What is it?
I actually don't know. I think it's just my full name, Tayla Howe. Here's an interesting one before you go. So my middle name, is my dad's name and my mother's name put together, Carl and Lisa. Khalees.
Oh wow. Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact that.
That's actually really cute.
Tayla Howe. Yeah, it's actually very good, isn't it?
Dead nice.
I'm proud of that. Yeah.
All right, mate.
I'm almost like a daughter. No one like their surname is like daughter. I'm clearly just one of them because my name is like my dad's name and my mother's name as well.
Kind of. Is that the Welsh version?
I was just about to say that's clearly the Welsh version, and it's
the Welsh version of the daughter.
My mother and my dad's name.
We're starting a new trend.
Yeah, 100%.
Who would have known? Wales innovating. Love it.
Yeah.
Nah, mate, fucking appreciate it. You have a good time on the little training camp, and take it easy. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, will do. Yeah, thank you very much.
Nah, thank you. Peace.
See ya.